Hi again. Busy day today. It's been one of those days, a bit frustrating. Equipment playing up, but that's life. Um, so today, with a normal track practice in the morning, um, later in the week I'll have a video of us doing a lung wash, which we perform quite regularly. The reasons for doing a lung wash are twofold. One is we're looking to see if there's any evidence of the horse bleeding that we haven't seen on the endoscope exam post gallop, and also we're looking to see if there's any evidence of inflammatory airway disease. Now, horses with inflammatory airway disease, the standard symptoms are poor performance. They're just not quite reaching their potential. They feel they're not galloping on. They usually pull up from racing with mild wheeze or the respiratory distress. Um, and also they just lose performance. They lose lengths. And the performance horses, those are horses that are chronic coughing. So low grade cough, usually when you first ride them, maybe during the exercise they're coughing, and they're just not quite doing as well. The horses really look a little bit poor. They're sort of struggling with their coats and stuff like that. So a lung wash, we sedate them heavily. We have to do that because you're passing the tube into the lungs. So we pass a big long 3-meter tube down into the lungs. We blow up the cuff, and we instill sterile saline. We flush it in, flush it out again, and then we send it off to the lab to have a look at it. The main things we're looking for: mast cells and eosinophils, and hemosiderophages, which are macrophages that have got hemosiderin from blood, which they've swallowed up and eaten, to look for bleeding. So we did that there, but hopefully I'll have a video of that later in the week for you. Also today, a few lameness exams, performance lameness exams. We often find them really useful to see you ride your horse, and that's because sometimes you see low-grade, mild lameness when you're trotting a horse up in hand, and you think it's sort of hard to sort of pick to see if it's really a problem. But this horse, really interestingly, trotted up just about 1 out of 10, to be honest, left hind. When we saw the horse under saddle, the lameness actually was worse when the hind leg was on the outside of the circle at trot. So really just didn't want to push through. And we often find that hind lameness, they don't want to push through when it's on the outside of the circle, whereas when it's on the inside of the circle, they can cope a bit better with it, to be honest. Whereas that's the opposite of what you see in front legs. Often the source leg will show up more when it's on the inside of the circle, which is taking more weight. But the hind legs are your driving force. They're your engine room. They're pushing you forward. So if the horse is sore there. And then interestingly, the canter. When you break down the canter, it's really a 3-beat movement. So when you're going to the right, it's left hind first, then the diagonal, right hind, left 4, then the right 4. This horse on the left rein, remember it's got a left hind lameness, was beautiful 3-beat regular canter. Happy to sit, happy to do small circles, no problem. When you put it on the right rein, it all of a sudden became a 4-beat canter. So by that I mean the right hind, instead of coming through with the left 4, was coming down quicker, it was coming front, so you see a 4-beat movement. That tells me left hind's causing the horse problems. We need to investigate it further. So we investigated that further and we got to the bottom of it. So thanks again, and any questions or any topics you want covered, please let me know. Happy to have a chat about them. Thanks very much. Bye.